Reason why the new moon is so important to the 12 tribes, to us, the Israelites. When you read in the book of Psalms 81 and 3, it is a statute for us. It's a law. It's part of our culture. It's a time to heal. It's a time to, we all got to take the face that we wear in society, get a chance to take it off and enjoy one another. Because it's hard sometimes to be joyful in this captivity because we are subject to payments. We're subject to the things, the pressure and the oppression of this society. And the new moon is a way that we as the Israelites can heal. A lot of American culture, the way that they portray the full moon, which the new moon is the full moon, is very mysticism. It's werewolves. It's demonic. When actuality, the new moon is to be celebrated by Black people, celebrated by Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Native American. It's not taboo. It's not mysticism, like I said. It's our culture. It's the Israelites' culture. Reason why the new moon is so important to the 12.
Shalom. Like to say all praise is due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakodash, the born apostles of Great Most One. Peace and blessing to the elect. My name is Kanawa from GMS Toronto. Doing this lesson in regards to the IUIC saying that the new moon is the full moon, which is totally incorrect, right? We go according to the new moon, right? Our Sabbath comes on every new moon. So right now, our new moon as Great Millstone members is from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, and then next, basically after, when the new moon comes, it's gonna be, I believe, from Sunday to Monday or from Saturday to Sunday, right? But the new moon is not based on the full moon, right? That's totally incorrect. Let's look at new phase. Let's put moon phase. The moon phase calendar. Yeah, let's look. Slovakia. Look at images. So the new moon is when when the moon is completely blacked out, and then the one in crescent was the first week, right? And then the third week, right? Because there's 4 quarters, right? There's basically the first phase, and the second phase, the third phase, and the fourth phase when it's a full moon, right? So these guys are talking about that the new moon is saying that the new moon is during the full moon, which is incorrect. Totally incorrect. So right now is what's the day today? April 15th. So basically we're approaching the full moon would be the April 13th. Right? So that's why these guys is totally going off. Right? And they're teaching their congregation that the new moon is during the full moon. They could have sex on the Sabbath. All these incorrect, doctrine. Right? So let's get Psalm 83 verse 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon in the appointed on our solemn feast days, right? So our feast days during the time of the Sabbath, the new moon, right? So let's put new moon. Let's look at that. I'm gonna go on the new moon, the month, right? So the new moon is based on the month. That's what it is. that's when the new moon comes, right? So um we're based on our calendar is based on the new moon, right? It's not based on the so-called calendar with the whole Gregorian calendar or Julian calendar, right? We're based on the new moon, right? So we're basically in like the third, right? Sorry, March, April, May. So we're approaching the third month, you know. So we're in the time of the new moon, the first day of the month, the lunar moon, right? So so this guy, they're teaching their congregation that the new moon is on the full moon, which is totally incorrect. Let's put this on the AI. New moon. So let's play this quick.
The term new moon has a few related meanings. Astronomical definition. In astronomy, the new moon occurs when the moon is in conjunction with the sun as seen from Earth. This means the moon is positioned between the Earth and the sun. During this phase, the sunlit side of the moon faces away from Earth, making it mostly invisible to us. Traditional/calendrical definition. Historically, and sometimes still in non-astronomical contexts like some calendars, the new moon refers to the first visible crescent of the moon after this conjunction. This appears as a very thin sliver of light in the western sky shortly after sunset. Astrological/spiritual significance. The new moon is often seen as a time of new beginnings. It symbolizes a fresh start and a clean slate, setting intentions. It's considered an opportune time to set goals and plant metaphorical seeds for the upcoming...
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. So let's put, is the new moon the full moon? Is the new moon the full moon? Let's go. It's gonna say the same thing.
The new moon and the full moon are not the same. They are opposite phases in the
You
lunar...
hear? So the new moon and the full moon are not the same. So this guy is saying that the new moon is during the full moon, which is incorrect, right? So they're paid off. They're pushing false doctrine. They're teaching their congregation that the new moon is the full moon. So they're totally off.
cycle. Here's why. New moon. This phase occurs when the moon is positioned between the Earth and the sun. From our perspective on Earth, the sunlit side of the moon is facing away from us. As a result, the moon is usually invisible, or appears as a very faint outline in the sky. Full moon. This phase occurs when the Earth is positioned between the sun and the moon. The sunlit side of the moon is fully facing the Earth, making it appear as a bright, complete disk in the night sky. In summary, new moon equals dark or nearly invisible. Full moon equals fully illuminated and bright. They are two distinct and opposite points in the moon's monthly cycle of phases.
So this guy, this General Nate, he's called himself the General now. He's not Bishop no anymore. He's known as the General. You're pushing your congregation that the new moon is a full moon. You're totally bugged out. But they want to go too long. So with that, let us say our praise due unto Yahweh.
Just for the registry.
Reason why. Let's say our praise due to Yahweh. Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kakoda. The one to pass our great milestone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. This is folly.
The new moon is so important to the 12 tribes, to us, the Israelites. When you read in the book of Psalms 81 and 3, it is a statute for us. It's a law. It's part of our culture. It's a time to heal. It's a time to, we all got to take the face that we wear in society, get a chance to take it off and enjoy one another. Because it's hard sometimes to be joyful in this captivity, because we are subject to payments. We're subject to the things, the pressure and the oppression of this society. And the new moon is a way that we, as the Israelites, can heal. A lot of American culture, the way that they portray the full moon, which the new moon is the full moon, is very mysticism. It's werewolves. It's demonic. When actuality, the new moon is to be celebrated by Black people, celebrated by Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Native American. It's not taboo. It's not mysticism, like I said. It's our culture. It's the Israelites' culture. The reason why the new moon